Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and making some really good trades, and let's get right into it. As we can see, Bitcoin is down today, and again we capitalized on this trade amazingly inside the Discord. And once again, a big congratulations to the Discord members, to the gold members, and the crypto members. You guys bagged a nice 73.63% winner today on Bitcoin. We shorted this at the highs and we exited at the lows. And now Bitcoin is basically chopping right around $30,100. So if you guys want to get access to these trades, all you have to do is sign up with the link inside the description. Now moving on, what is Bitcoin going to do now? Now we can see that we have a potential wave 5 top with the Elliott wave indicator. However, I don't think that this is our top just yet. I think that we still have the possibility of going just a little bit higher to maybe 32,500, maybe even as high as 35,000. Again, this really depends on what the markets are going to do. At the moment, the Nasdaq looks like it could start to put a potential lower high here. Maybe we go up to maybe just a tiny little bit higher. We wick above this blue line, but then I think we might have a potential pullback on our hands, potentially down to 14,250 to as low as 13,700. Okay, so please be careful longing these levels right here. You know, we have been in a steep bull trend, right? And then it's been very, very, very bullish, and we have seen almost no significant pullbacks in this uptrend. So again, a pullback towards the downside would not be out of the question. I know there's a lot of people that keep saying it's just bullish, it's gonna keep going, buy all dips, it's never gonna end, it's just gonna keep doing this forever and ever. But trust me, all good things come to an end, and we potentially have had our top at 15,250, which was the highs right around this area. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a big drop in the Nasdaq, right? I think tech sector is extremely overbought at the moment. And let's take a look at the S&P 500. Again, the S&P 500 could be doing something similar, potentially putting in a lower high here. And if we do get rejected, then we are going to have a very big drop as well, potentially down to the breakout of this level right around 4,200, right? So again, that would not even be that big of a move. That would be about a 4.5% move towards the downside from where we are. From the highs, that would be just around 6 to 5%. And the Nasdaq, as you guys can probably tell, it was not uncommon to see nice little pullbacks, 10 to 15%. In a strong uptrend. Okay, so don't be thinking that we're going to start crashing just now, although it's very possible that we could be putting in the highs for the year and then we start to come back down as economic conditions deteriorate, right? I believe that the labor market is going to start printing significant unemployment rate numbers, and that's going to be the new trend, is high unemployment with probably medium to high inflation, although inflation is starting to drip back down. Okay, taking a look at wave edge here, let's take a look at wave edge on Bitcoin. And again, we see that we got a bit of a sell signal the other day with that big nice whale selling volume indicator right here, and now we're getting a bit of a red cross as well. So it's very possible that Bitcoin could get a drop to maybe, let's do just a bit of a fib retracement here after this nice move that we got. Let's just roll it up from there. There we go. So we could get a bit of a retracement. I would probably look around 28,900 to maybe even as low as 28,100 for a potential long on Bitcoin. Maybe a retest of these previous highs would align perfectly. I'll just draw a line here with the 50% retracement. Okay, so we'll just keep an eye on this right here, and if it does end up playing out, then I'm going to be putting a trade alert inside the Discord. All right, but I really want market Cipher to show us some more positive signs. At the moment, on the daily time frame, we have a lot of red money flow. We have a red dot now. So I wouldn't say a lot, but we have some red money flow, and it is starting to droop back down, and it is starting to increase once again with the VWAP, which is not something I like to see. All right, so just keep your eyes peeled for this, and don't think that it's only going to be good news now and we're going to keep going until 35,000. We are still at a significant area of resistance right? It was extremely big support right around this area, and it was extremely big support and resistance right around this area as well. We did hold this level of support, and now it is retesting it as resistance. Okay, so we are not going to get through it so easily. It's even possible that we could even, you know, hit this level, we make a low again, and then we start to come back, you know, with a vengeance, and then we go to 40,000, 48,000, right? This would align perfectly with the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 getting a, you know, your typical correction. All right, let's just even get on the bigger time frames here. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame is looking great. We have -5 and a 16 on the dual band strength index. You got increasing money flow. From the red, you're starting to increase significantly. You got the VWAP moving up with the momentum wave. That is very nice to see. But again, the only problem is that, you know, the markets are near a top out level, and that is quite concerning to me. Taking a look at maybe some other time frames like the 3-day to the 2-day. The 2-day, you're about to potentially get a red dot here, and maybe in a couple of days. The 3-day and the 4-day are looking quite good. You got green money flow, but you could potentially be putting a top here, and maybe you'll get a retracement down. So we'll have to keep you guys up to date on that. All right, moving along, let's take a look at natural gas. Again, natural gas got a bit of a down day today, unfortunately, but nothing goes up in a straight line. So it's completely normal to see these things occur. And again, it's the end of the month, so it's possible that we're seeing some profit taking, some rebalancing. After all, nat gas, from the lows is up over 47% from the highs. It's now up only 38%. Okay, and taking a look at UNG, it's something very similar. Let's just take UNG from the lows. I'll just zoom down here. Okay, so right around $5.86. You made a rally of over 33%. Okay, so it's not out of the question that we are getting a nice little pullback here on UNG. You know, again, my trade on natural gas is based off the nat gas chart, nat gas futures, and the monthly pattern. And the monthly pattern looks amazing so far. Okay, and we are starting to see a slowdown in the momentum on the monthly time frame. The weekly time frame is looking good. No signs of a potential top in nat gas on the weekly time frame. Everything is looking great. So again, this is completely normal. You're going to see some backing and some filling. You're going to see some consolidation, and then you're going to see massive moves towards the upside, like so. Again, just be patient with these trades. For me, this is probably going to be the trade of the year, and it's going to be an amazing one, and we're going to make a great amount of money. All right, let's move on here. Let's take a look at the Russell 2000 right here. So the Russell 2000 bounced very nicely off the 200-day moving average. So let's see if we make another higher high here. Again, I did take a bit of a long position on the Russell today, but I exited in the after hours as I did want to secure my profits, because Jerome Powell is going to be speaking in Spain tonight. Well, tonight my time, but it's going to be 2:30 a.m. In the morning this time in my time zone, which is probably going to be, you know, I don't know, maybe the afternoon or the, you know, in the middle of the day for Spain. And he could say a lot of stuff that could be very market moving. You know, he's a very powerful figure, and if he says that rates are actually going to go up 3 to 4 more times, then that's going to drive the markets way down, and I just want to secure my profits and play it safe. Okay, taking a look at the 2-year, the 2-year had a bit of a down day today as well, but I expect the yields to go significantly higher. You can take a look at market Cipher on the 2-year yield, the 10-year yield. It's all looking bullish on the higher time frames for rates to go higher. And again, the market is not pricing in any of this. The market is expecting a pivot at any moment and for rates to go down significantly, because they are only looking at 2 things right now. Market is only looking at the rates going down, and they're only looking at inflation going down as well. So they're looking at that inflation is going to go down, and then rates are going to go down. They are not anticipating inflation being extremely sticky, which is going to be the case, and they are not expecting rates to go up. So if the rates were to go up, stocks would get repriced extremely quickly. SMCI, Nvidia, all these stocks high in the sky, even Apple is extremely overextended. It's been like the go-to stock. It just made new all-time highs, and it almost reached that 190 level. And I think I saw something today on the SPY as well. No, nothing happened on the SPY. But let me just take a look at a few more stocks here. I think Meta is not making new all-time highs, but it is pushing significantly higher, and it is about to run into this resistance line right around 295. I will be probably adding to my short position on Meta once we get to this level right here. And again, Tesla extremely extended as well. It is due for a pullback, as you know, the entire Nasdaq is due for a pullback as well. So we'll just have to see how long it takes, but eventually it will come, and when it does, it's going to hurt a lot of investors that keep buying these, you know, at the all-time highs or very near the all-time highs, and they don't know when to exit. And when they're going to exit, it's going to be a panic sell-off, and they are going to panic sell their investments. Anyways, I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover today. Again, just keep in mind we are near a significant amount of resistance. I know I've been saying this for a while, but we are starting to consolidate at the highs. A lot of people would say that we are consolidating or another leg higher, which is very possible, but I see it as the most unlikely scenario given this very, very, very parabolic move that we have just gotten here, okay? I would even go ahead and say that if we do a fib retracement, we at the very least, we would have to go to 352, but the more likely scenario, in my opinion, is that you retest these highs, this previous pivot right around here, which would be around 334. And again, you have a nice little gap fill down here at 331. So I wouldn't be too surprised if you fall down to this area right here in the Nasdaq. Again, this would be about a 10% drop. So we'll just have to see how everything plays out. Anyways, thanks for listening, guys. You guys know where I stand. If you guys want to get access to my stock and crypto positions, the link's in the description. Love you all. Peace.